I'll shut up.
I don't talk much
I know
anyway.
you. And like we should be live right about now. We're live. Hey guys, what's up? We are live.
What's up, y'all?
Oh my gosh. Do you see
What's
this
up?
live chat already, guys? It looks like we're already invaded with what are they called? Tater tots? Is that what they call themselves?
Yeah, something weird.
Oh, we got a lot of tots.
Yeah.
In the,
It looks like it looks like we have a lot of tater tots already because I'm seeing a lot of the word cop sucker here, so
oh,
we're making
cool.
friends. Yeah, it looks like we have a lot of tater tots already. I'm seeing a lot of the word cop sucker here, so
Oh,
we're making friends. Yeah. We have a lot of tater tots already. Wait, do we have somebody echoing here? We definitely don't.
Is it?
Okay.
it's not me. I'm muted.
No, I think that's better.
That's better.
It was
that's better.
probably me, but I'll mute myself.
No, wait. So we have a full panel tonight. I'm here with Pat S., Officer Oak, Desert Sentinel, Mrs. Jarhead, Morgie, and Taco Josh. How you guys doing?
Doing
Howdy.
good.
All right. So I guess we'll start with Furry Potato because I would assume that's why we have so many people coming in anyway. So have you guys seen this video with the security guard yet?
Where he gets shot?
No, the recent one, right?
No, that's old. That's old. This is with ice cold audits.
And they didn't arrest him.
So I'll play it, and we can. We can determine, how we feel about it. I guess after we watch it, I am going to go to about the 14-minute mark of this video, because that's really when things get interesting here, and Furry's mouth kind of pops off, and we'll just kind of make a determination because I know we're getting mixed opinions as to whether or not this was a racist thing to do or whether there's a pass or whatever. And I'm not a fan of the behavior, but we can all decide together because that's what friends do. All right.
I take my shoe off. I bet you're gonna come back though. What? You won't hang. Told you he wasn't gonna come back. Why are y'all recording? Huh? Why are you recording? Why are you Come over here, nigga. Come over here, nigga. I got you. Come on. Come on. Come on, you bitch. Now you can talk. Come on, bitch. Now you can talk. Come on. Now you can talk. Come on.
That's not nice.
Nah, me and you want to run, bitch.
Yeah, that sounded
Come on. You pussy. Now you big, right? Now you big, right? Yeah, I know I'm big. and I always will.
You guys are a bunch of pussies. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here, you bunch of bitches. You guys are all a bunch of bitches.
You looking like a bitch right now. Try that with me, son. This guy's looking like a coward. Try that with me, son. Try that with me. Try that with me, my nigga.
Yeah, you fucking scared, you pussy ass bitch. You a pussy ass bitch, nigga. You a pussy ass bitch, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You a pussy. You a pussy. Come over here. Come over here. Let me see you try and drop this phone again. Let me see you do this phone again. So I can show you how to really hit a pussy like you.
He hits you and he runs back.
Exactly. 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 I told you 101, bitch.
What a pussy.
You're doing good, you fucking monkey. Shut the fuck up, you porch monkey.
Hey, you're going to jail.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
He got him good. He's going to jail.
Porch monkey is
He's going to
definitely a
jail.
racial
He's
slur.
going to jail. Yeah, he's going to jail. He's going to jail. Well, he's gonna be gay in jail, my girl. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got you. You a mark. I got you, bitch. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Don't worry, tough guy. Don't worry, tough guy.
Is one of these people furry potato?
He's going somewhere. He's going.
Oh, he's gonna take a break. He's gonna take a break. You're lucky he's gonna take it the right way.
Tie the shoes for what? Tie the shoes for what? To come smack the camera?
Yeah.
What you tie your shoes for, pussy? What you tie your shoes for? You fucking coward.
I would knock your punk ass out.
You're a fucking
I would
coward.
have, man. Come and do it again. Come and do it again, bitch. Come on. Come on. Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. You mark. You a mark. You a mark.
You're a fucking coward.
I told you, you want this? Come and get these hands, fool. Come and get these hands 101. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to be big? Come on, tough guy.
Okay, so thoughts?
Who's the guy that was filming?
Is that Ice Cold or is that somebody else?
That's Ice Cold Audits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Ice Cold.
I mean, I couldn't hear a whole lot of
the N word. Not a hard R, but then we go ahead and tip it over the edge by using the term porch monkey.
He's no different than Glenn.
I did read.
Definitely.
I did read in his comments. He at least apologized for what he said.
Solid 8.
Who apologized?
Ice Cold apologized for what he all said.
I mean,
I guess that's better than nothing.
And that he had to do better.
I think Ice Cold is Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a racial slur. You know, it's not like the N word where it could be misconstrued as like, oh, maybe it was an A instead of an ER. Like, no, that was a straight up, racial slur. There's no
They all
ER.
should stop using it, period.
Didn't hear the guard call him a spick, did you?
What if it was Mexican slurs, how they felt?
I mean, like you shouldn't call it.
I don't know.
You shouldn't make fun of anybody's race. I mean, that's just
right.
Well, them doing it to each other is no good either.
No, but I mean, right off the bat, right? Like we're in a bad spot considering it's a flippin' security guard, like not even a public, a government employee. harassing people at work again, being menacing and threatening and obnoxious, like right off the bat, not a good way to start this interaction, per the usual for Furry Potato, because Furry Potato is undoubtedly unemployable like the rest of them. So this is what they have to do for money, whatever. But then we have to go the extra mile now. And like, what's the lowest hanging fruit that I can grab? Oh, that's right. Race. Like that, that's what they jump to. Like, what's going to incite the most anger? Let's go after the race. And that, like, there's no place for this in civilized society anymore. Seriously.
And who's the easiest ones to get?
Absolutely, but it's just a bunch of hood rats talking to each other that way. I mean, how they felt if it was Mexican slurs, they said to them, and the guards weren't exactly innocent either. I mean, they're feeding into it as well. It's just a bunch of stupid people. I just think after Saturday night, after that shit Furry Potato pulled with the civilians eating dinner on their porch, to me that was worse than this almost.
Oh, I hated that video.
It's the hypocrisy that gets it's if somebody has a call
and when all those people showed up to help him.
Maybe we should play that video for some context here, because that's another good example of not necessarily not necessarily race baiting or anything.
Hold on, Kate. I want you to get to the part of that video.
Just click reviews though. Reviews.
You got me, Kate?
You want me to get to it? Yep.
Get to the part of that video you were just watching where Furry Potato starts talking about Penal Code 142 again, because they didn't get their arrest that day.
Somebody's echoing.
Oh, do you know what the timestamp is on that?
No, not exactly, but it's near the end. We can always talk about it.
So we want to go back to that video then, right? Okay.
Has somebody got their double StreamYards up?
It's not me this time.
Okay.
Shouldn't be me.
I'm on a headset.
So we'll go.
I'm on a headset too.
I'm on a headset.
I'm on a headset.
It could.
I'm on it.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on for 2 seconds. Is it still there? Because I guarantee it's because of my screen share.
I don't think so.
No, it's gone.
That's better.
Yeah, that's it's a quirk with the screen share that we figured out. Let me find the timestamp anyway. So, you think it's towards the end, Desert?
Yeah, it's more towards the end, because it's when law enforcement comes up and states that they're not going to make the arrest, and then Zoe goes into the diatribe again of Penal Code 142 about how everybody there is going to pay them, and she'll help and file $400. You can get $10,000 per. I just wanted to read that penal code for everybody to understand.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it towards that part anyway, and we'll. Okay.
Pretty sure they were blocking that.
I mean, we all agree that Audits
drive too.
That's hard to say. We all agree that auditors are pieces of shit in the first place, but it's bad enough when you start auditing civilians in their houses and churches and shit like that, just looking for lawsuits.
Oh, absolutely.
I've called it phishing for quite some time.
That's all Furry does, is just try to get lawsuits.
Yeah. Another thing is, if you look at the concrete where they're standing, it looks like it's the same concrete that's in that business. So could be private property.
Problem is, Furry always says, "Oh, I've got a lawsuit. I've got a lawsuit. I've got a lawsuit," but she never files.
There's 2.
Yeah, one of those being the one commerce, and the other one is the security guard.
The synagogue, yes. and those will not be seen until next
I got
year.
it too. I got that. I got it further away and go watch it.
Those what?
In fact, the synagogue lawsuit has been kicked down the road until, I believe, May. Los Angeles County is not seeing civil actions
And then what? They're gonna say it's
until
not
after
clear
COVID.
enough, or they don't see the head, something.
The only one he might win is the city one where they pushed him out.
Here it goes.
Okay.
There it goes, yeah.
Based on what you're saying and based on the conclusion of my investigation. Okay?
What's that?
That there was no malintent. You wanted to get the phone out of your hand, but if you want, I can still make a report if you want, and the detectives can follow up. But I'm not going to make. I am not going to.
Okay, we need your name and serial number.
Ortiz A 1035.
Penal Code 142, subsection A.
Yes.
There you go.
States that any officer that has the power of arrest that doesn't make an arrest is committing a crime. You're liable. Your qualified immunity is out the door, Ortiz.
And I'm willing to say in court that this is not going to be a lawful arrest.
It doesn't matter. We got it on video, dude. You got four different angles.
Again, that's why I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. It's A Ortiz. Just do whatever you're going to do. You're the one getting sued.
So let's go over this.
Yeah, why don't you read that for us?
Okay, California Penal Code 142A. Any peace officer who has the authority to receive or arrest a person charged with a criminal offense and willfully refuses to receive or arrest that person shall be punished by a fine not exceeding $10,000 or by imprisonment in a county jail not exceeding 1 year or pursuant to subdivision H of section 1170 or by both that fine and imprisonment. So it is a criminal action. This is not a civil action. And the officer has to be charged with this criminal act. And upon being adjudicated guilty, may have to pay a $10,000 fine. Now, of course, there's nothing that I read in here that has anything to do with Furry Potato receives a $10,000 check. Whenever Zoe says anything about $10,000 that you can make a lot of money off of this, has nothing to do with any sort of civil action against that officer. This has to do with a criminal act. It has to be adjudicated, and the fine goes to, guess who? The state. So this is one thing that has been sticking in my jaw for a very long time, that Furry Potato seems to pull the wool over the tater tot's eyes, that I'm going to make $10,000 per. Whenever you see that finger stick out and she's pointing at a law enforcement officer, says, I'm going to get $10,000, $10,000. It has nothing to do with if Zoe takes civil action against those officers and how much Zoe would receive. So let's put that one to bed now. Thank you.
Well done.
The hypocrisy is not lost on me, too, that this cop explicitly actually uses the frauditor's favorite word here and says it would not be a lawful arrest. And Furry Potato and Ice Cold then go and insist that this person isn't that kind of what they're supposed to stand against? Like, they don't want citizens to be, haphazardly arrested unless it's somebody they're feuding with, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's why they go out, is so they can start a feud, so they can get.
Well, for a group
a
that hates
lawsuit.
the cops so much, they damn sure run to him quite a bit.
I equate this to private person arrest entrapment. They're baiting people into a situation and entrapping them, and then wanting them arrested. It's entrapment.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And did Furry ask for that?
Oh, sorry.
Did Furry ask for that police officer's serial number instead of badge number?
I think that was Ice Cold.
The department probably uses serial numbers, not badge numbers.
Okay, that's the first I've ever heard of that.
Does California have a fighting word statute?
I believe they do. It may be covered under Penal Code 415, which San Joaquin Valley Transparency should be going to court on fairly soon. Haven't checked the date yet.
Right, but I mean, some of what they were saying, I believe would qualify, right? Because they legitimately were challenging this man to come fight. So, I mean, you get what you get.
Oh yeah, and I've spoken with local law enforcement about 415, and they do not use it that often out here in California for whatever reason, whether it just be political or right now with the COVID and all that. However, 415 could have been used in this situation with the trying to, yelling at somebody, telling them, "Well, bring it over here to the sidewalk and we'll fight it out." That's definitely a breach of the peace and fighting words.
Oh yeah, and using racial slurs.
But then you have Glenn, mutual combat. Mutual combat, come on.
It seems to be sort of a trend coming through here now, which is, if you can't get a reaction any other way, let's jump to the barbs that really sting, things like, gender or sex shaming or, race. And if that fails, then just threaten the other person and challenge them to fight.
I don't think a 4-year-old would be mutual combat with Glenn. I think Glenn would be severely disadvantaged.
I wouldn't want to fight Furry either.
No.
Well, we also have to understand that whenever I hear furries state that they're going to pull the ranger role on somebody and, you're going to come and check my game, Furry needs to understand that, Furry is 48 now. You're getting up in age there, girl. You're not as young as you used to be.
Does he fight like a girl?
Speaking of Glenn, did we all see that his complaint got a response back?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. For the pepper spraying. Regrettably, sorry, Glenn. They decided that the complaint was unfounded, that the officer, was appropriate in the line of his duties, and they actually referenced his own video investigating.
Yeah, that was
so
awesome.
it didn't yeah, no.
Well, Furry's
He
quick
actually
to
had two
use
of
the
them shot
pepper
down.
spray too.
He actually had 2 of them shot down today. There was a second one for the sergeant who endangered his life by profiling him.
Who profiled? Who
Did you say?
Glenn made a
didn't see that
comment.
one.
That was the one with Kern County or Kern bullshit Free Jr. Where Glenn claimed the sergeant profiled him when the sergeant warned the officers who he was and supposedly endangered his life. And that's why all these gangbangers are after him now.
He's not being profiled. He's known to police. There's a big difference between being known to police and being profiled.
Are there really
Not
gangbangers after him?
No.
He thinks so.
Well, I was hoping before we get too far
Someone
off
in the chat earlier said that his second channel was taken down.
No.
No, it's just hard to find. You have to go by his link. If you type in paparazzi, it pulls up all kinds of other bullshit.
I was hoping
Does
before
he
we
still
got off
post on it?
on other subjects, you would move on to the issue with the baseball bat and furry potato.
Yeah. So I have that video up too that we can play through. This is a 10-minute video that we'll play, I guess, through, and we can talk about it. Try not to get things too chaotic either. All right, so here we go.
Oh, Europe loves me. What the hell's wrong with you, Jay? Europe loves me until I go to Europe and I start filming over there. And they're going to be like, Europe hates furry. What the hell? Keep furry in America, you.
Hell no, send her over there. She'd be in prison quick over there.
I don't hear anything.
I also don't hear anything.
No sound.
No sound.
Enjoy it. Who needs to hear? Appreciate it.
Yeah, really.
There's no sound.
No.
No, there's no sound.
No, no sound.
It's not a bad thing.
Now there is.
Hold on.
Now there is.
Yeah.
Did I ask you who you are?
Oh my goodness.
What you're doing?
Hold on. I gotta pause this and go back. Oh, the cavorts. All right. No, it's because I'm really not good with the StreamYard thing. All right. So let me hit share screen again. Share audio. Chrome tab.
Does the creepy silent treatment.
It'll work now.
Oh.
Ask you who you are and what you're doing. Who are you? Who are you? What are you filming? Okay, call the cops. Call the cops. Yeah, you can look at me right here. Yeah. Hello, how are you? No, we're being arrested by someone like filming inside our house. Okay, stop. That is filming, coming to the house and filming. And recording us. Well, we don't know why. Yeah.
Touch me, bitch.
I'm sorry?
Touch me.
Laisse ta main, laisse ta main. On laisse ta main, je vais t'appuyer.
Do
Laisse
it.
ta main.
We're calling the cops. Arrête.
Yeah, baseball bat.
Vas-y, viens. Ezra!
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off.
I'm gonna get the street name right now. These fucking guys are going to jail. They're going to call the cops. They're going to jail, bitch.
You're going to jail, motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Call the cops. We're on the corner of Rosewood Avenue. And Citrus. We're physically on Citrus Avenue. Physically on Citrus Avenue. We're at 507. Green, black, and white baseball bat. He came after me with a bat and punched me before that. He's going to jail.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're going to find out, honey.
Yeah, what are you doing? You trespassed. What the hell are you doing? You're not allowed to film people in their neighborhood.
I'm not allowed to film people in their neighborhood?
No, you're not actually.
We're going to find out when the cops get here what I'm allowed to do.
When the cops get here.
You think your money buys you privilege, honey? We're going to find out.
Money buys us privilege. That's what we think.
We're going to find out, honey.
Yeah, okay, honey.
Let's see if he wants another dose.
Oh, that's just you?
No. Sam, the police said I
You better stay away from me, bitch.
What are you doing?
Stay the fuck away from me.
Go away. Go fucking away. Police, yes. We've been arrested. We've been gassed with some paper spray. By the men filming our house.
Did you hear what they just said, you dumb bitch? It's not illegal. It's not illegal to film. It's not illegal to film.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because you're a dumb bitch. I'm waiting for him to get arrested.
You're talking to my
Come on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, bitch.
Get it down. Let's see how fucking scary you are.
Have him put his bat down. I'll show you how scary I am.
507.
You better run inside, you scary little bitch. You saw that, everyone? 507. And look at this guy over here. He's scared. $507. 507 Citrus Avenue, everyone. 507 Citrus Avenue. Thanks, Andrews Industries. Appreciate it. Citrus Avenue, 507. 507 Citrus Avenue. The guy punched me right in my fucking chin. Yeah, his day just got a whole lot spicier, didn't it?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Put it down. Put it down. Thank you.
Gregory's the guy.
Put my name. He's putting my name on
Gregory.
social media, filming me.
Gregory. You're going to jail, Gregory.
I'm sorry. No, we don't know.
You're just a whore. How about that? What did you, how many ass did you have to lick to get this house?
100.
I know you did, whore. I know it.
Amazing.
I know it. Well, you're not that amazing, honey. Oh, this guy's called the cops too. She's all, the cops should be here by now. That's what I'm saying. The quicker they get here, the quicker he goes to jail. You're right. You're going to jail, you dumb bitch.
For what?
You're going to find out. You're going to find out, son.
I don't know.
Too late, dumbass. He swung a bat at me. Oh, yeah? Come over here. Come over here and show me how not to miss. That's what I thought. You never got in a fight in your life, bitch. You just stay over there and know your place. Oh, big man with a baseball bat. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're married to a cuck. Come out with a baseball bat. Talk about, I put this down.
It's funny to film people?
Yes.
In the house?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's absolutely illegal.
Is it filming your house is illegal?
It's illegal what you're coming here and doing and arresting people with your camera. It's illegal.
Man, you're going to find out what's illegal and what's not illegal when the cops get here, buddy. Gregory.
I don't understand what's your motivation.
Yeah, my motivation is sending you to jail, Gregory.
I know exactly what your motivation are.
Yeah, you're going to jail, Gregory.
Exactly what your motivation
You're going to jail. I know what my motivation is. You're going to jail.
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Then you should have stayed in your house where you were safe.
That's a free country. I do whatever I want.
You do whatever you want? Yeah. Okay, good. When the cops get here, we're going to see whatever you want get you.
Yes, please.
Yes. No, he's not inside his house. He doesn't know how to listen. The 911 operator's telling him to go inside the house, and he won't even go inside the house, everyone. Oh, he finally went inside the house.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Like,
Build a brick wall.
Oh, that's playing. There we go. I mean, what freedoms are being protected by filming somebody's freaking house?
Absolutely none. Thanks. That's what appalls me the most about that. Someone's out trying to enjoy a nice evening with their family, and this fucktard has to come in and do this shit. It's like you said, what does it serve except trying to get a lawsuit?
He's just trying to get content, lawsuits.
Let's go down the line here. I'll ask you one by one as human beings. So, Pat, would you feel uncomfortable with some stranger filming your house?
Absolutely.
Morgie, would you feel uncomfortable with a stranger filming your house?
Oh, it should, yeah. And unless it was a real estate agent, they shouldn't be there.
Taco, would you feel uncomfortable with a weirdo filming your house?
Indeed.
Ron?
Absolutely. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
Well, knowing what I know now personally, I would probably just go out there and screen and stream snipe them myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you feel uncomfortable with a weirdo stranger in black tactical gear? I forgot that part of it with the previous questions, but some stranger filming your house.
Well,
Yes.
if I had no knowledge of this genre, yes.
No, sorry, Shiva. I was asking Shiva.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Right. So right there, I mean, like, it is an uncomfortable, creepy, voyeuristic thing to do. Just because you happen to be on a public sidewalk. Again, we're looking at the thin line between what is legal and what is ethical. Like, yeah, I can understand that guy coming out. You don't know what they're trying to do, especially the way that Furry dresses. I would honestly, if I saw Furry outside my house, didn't know who it was, dressed the way that Furry dresses, filming my house, I would assume that they were casing my house out to rob it, and I would probably go out armed and try to protect myself too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also the fact that as soon as you clap eyes on Furry, there's no way she should be in that neighborhood anyway. I mean, I just looked it up, and the minimum price of a house there is $2 million. So she's well and truly out of and she's stalking people. She's doing it purposely.
Well, we all know the motivation.
Well, and what they're going to do is they're supposedly First Amendment auditors fighting for our rights, and it's really the same thing like Arizona. They're going to start creating more and more ordinances where it is a violation to do shit like this, which is good in a way.
I think
I'm not for my right to film other people's houses to be protected, to be completely honest.
We know the
think there'd be
motivation.
something on the books about
Ron can't
eavesdropping
hear me.
or peeping toms or something like that already that in place.
Right. But yeah, no, Desert, as you were saying, and I know what you're getting to, we do know the motivation, right? Which is...
Well, Zoe states it all the time. Zoe states that I'm going to these rich neighborhoods to bait people.
To get someone to sue.
But the thing is that she's actually targeting Jewish areas.
Yeah, this is just east of Fairfax, south of Melrose. Yes,
that's correct. Yeah, so she's actually targeting Jewish areas ever since she got shot at the synagogue. She's been targeting Jewish areas. That is basically a hate crime in itself.
Well, actually started before she got shot, because that's where she got shot at, was the synagogue.
Now, Twilla's asking, she can walk in any neighborhood. Why can't she be in a $2 million? She can be there, but it is perfectly understandable to most rational adults that if someone is standing outside of your house filming it in tactical gear, you're going to go on the defensive. Like, that is common sense. And if you lack that, Twilla, I'm sorry for you, but just speaking from a place of common sense and human decency, that is an uncomfortable situation in which most people would feel compelled to come out and protect themselves.
you've also got to remember that there's a big difference to just filming in the neighborhood. If you were filming in the neighborhood, you'd just be walking around it, stopping occasionally. You're not going to zoom in on the occupants. You're just going to have a quick film of the house and keep walking. But Zoe's provoking it, and that's why there's a number of restraining orders against her in certain neighborhoods now.
I think the really important thing to remember here is that Furry Potato is an absolute fucking cunt. I think we all need to bear that in mind at all times. Yeah.
And I think one thing you also have to bear in mind too is it's also a generation kind of ahead of us or previous us, and what they've experienced and what their parents before them have experienced. So they kind of handle things a bit differently than what we have experienced and what we kind of know. So they're going to handle it much differently, and they're going to take things very differently.
Well, that kind of segues to a different point altogether, which is that when you're provoking strangers in public, you don't know what you're going to get. You could get shot at, you could get, I mean, that's just, again, common sense. That's the same reason why, there's a bunch of public service announcements out there about, hey, road rage, terrible idea. You could get stabbed. Like, you just don't know who is on the receiving end of your, antagonizing. And I mean, if you're going to step out and invite this sort of shit, then, Furry, when you get punched in the mouth, you get what you get. And then to, immediately run back and call the police. Like, who are you auditing here?
If for those
Can you
keeping
like
count
the
at home,
where V Lee just made a comment that Furry did not provoke this? I'm sorry, Furry absolutely did provoke this.
yeah, and for those keeping count at home, this is the third baseball bat.
Yeah, I mean, there's an old adage that says that if you're the common denominator in every single problem, it's pretty easy to find the source, right? When Furry Potato was constantly getting swung at, sprayed, that one time that shot sort of at, I mean, Furry wasn't shot, to be fair, it ricocheted off the sidewalk, but shot at, like, the one common denominator is Furry Potato. A rational human being with a tiny bit of self-reflection in them would understand that they're probably doing something to invite this. You need to stop.
Well, that's why
sorry.
That's why Furry Potato has a not civil rights attorney. That is an accident injury attorney firm. You understand that too. CZR, yeah. Carpenter, Zuckerman, and Rowley. Jean Carpenter, they're an accident attorney.
And whoever wrote a disposition should have been basically shot too. That the disposition she's got on that lawsuit for the synagogue. Next to, if you put that next to the actual video, it's perjury in itself. That deposition is just full of lies.
Oh yeah.
Ron, can you hear Desert Sentinel?
No, I cannot. I just heard more.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. The thing about Furry, the thing that annoys me about her is that she targets religious institutions on days when they're engaged in religious practices, right? And I think, especially post 9/11, if you're hanging around outside a mosque dressed in tactical combat gear and filming with your face covered, you can expect people to be freaked out.
Oh, absolutely. Not just a mosque. Mosques, Jewish synagogues, Catholic churches, all of them have been attacked at one time or the other. So, yeah, some idiots out there fucking making military hand signals and, making gestures, it's going to freak people out. Rightfully so.
Somebody in chat was saying, sorry, it kind of went by quite quickly, that one of you probably needs to drop out and rejoin so that you can hear each other again.
If you click on Desert, let me click on Desert Sentinel's profile or picture. Sometimes that fixes the audio also.
You know the.
Go ahead, Kate.
Oh no, it's okay. The other thing with this is that these religious institutions, like, you don't have the right to film there. You just don't. You know what I mean? Like, there's no First Amendment protections that say that you can go onto private property and film these people. And it's all by design. Obviously, Furry is trying to be as alarming as possible. And yes, I mean, you have the right to be eccentric in public. Nobody's disputing that. But there's always going to be a check and balance between your right to be eccentric and or disturbing in public and other people's rights to be vigilant about their own safety.
Exactly. And George, yes, Furry has multiple convictions for prostitution. I think there was some theft in there also. Drug use, all kinds of shit in their past.
Desert.
No,
Yeah.
not all that. There's 2 convictions for prostitution, and Furry Potato claims to have been the Jean, and there is a domestic violence, and then there was the issue that I believe that took a plea at the recruitment center, and also at Van Nuys DMV.
Right. So no drug convictions or anything like that. That's not.
I'm sorry.
But the terroristic threats, and of course the solicitation, prostitution, and the domestic violence.
And for the people in the chat who are saying that she is a he and all that kind of stuff, I think you're missing a chance to levy some hardcore phone-in insults at Furry. You can call Furry a cunt, and it will mean something quite different because she's a woman than if you call a bloke a cunt.
And also what country you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Now, Shiva brings up the issue of the religious institutions, and there is California Penal Code 302. Every person who intentionally disturbs or disquiets any assembly of people met for religious worship at a tax-exempt place of worship by profane discourse, rude or indecent behavior, or, remember that word, or, by any unnecessary noise, either within the place where the meeting is held or so near it as to disturb the order and solemnity of the meeting, is guilty of a misdemeanor punishable by a fine not exceeding $1,000 or by imprisonment in county jail for a period not exceeding 1 year. So every time you hear that word or, any one of those elements of that crime could get you arrested, and they don't use it, and I don't understand why.
Wasn't the Jewish Action League going after him at one point?
With a boombox, I saw.
Yeah, well, no, I thought there was like a meeting with all the rabbis with a lawyer. So I thought I'd seen a video several months ago where they were talking about Furry Potato.
Yeah, that was some time ago, and I would imagine that they have continual meetings about Furry Potato and updates and all sorts of things.
And now I'm seeing in the chat a lot of chatter about the prostitution convictions. Just to be clear, they were solicitation. So Furry was not the sex worker. Furry was the John. Furry was soliciting.
Even if Furry was a sex worker, at least that's fucking honest work, right? I mean, you might not like it, but it's honest. You're paying for for services rendered, like, so.
I have nothing against
issue with that.
Nothing against sex workers, but in my opinion, if we're going to prosecute it, I honestly believe the John should be prosecuted above the sex workers. If we're even prosecuting it, which I don't 100% agree with, but in this situation, Furry was not the sex worker. Furry was the one soliciting. Furry was in the position that was slightly more predatory. If you get what I'm saying.
So was she soliciting men or women?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, not unless I drive down to that courthouse and pull the actual file and see any evidence that was put into the case file. Who knows? Other than Zoe's own words was that they solicited.
Yeah, I mean, I just in general, you know, I don't think we give Furry as much criticism on this channel as is really merited, because Furry is someone who continually just terrorizes her community, doesn't even hide under the guise of freedom or holding government officials accountable or anything like that. Go straight to private citizens with the intention of baiting a lawsuit. That's a problem.
Absolutely.
Not only is it a problem for the citizens that she is terrorizing, not only is it a problem for the community at large, but that's a problem for the court system too, that she is potentially going to be bogging down with these frivolous litigations.
And he gets hundreds of dollars of donations every time he
Well, I'm
goes
surprised
live, too.
CCW hasn't snapped and killed him yet, which I think is only a matter of time.
Somebody's got some terrible background noise going on.
Sorry, it might have been me. I thought I muted. But I would say if anybody needs to fear anybody, that would be fearing California Citizens Watch. Once you take somebody's life away from them and they're backed in a corner and maybe facing 20 years imprisonment at his age, may not have anything to lose anymore.
Absolutely. And he just keeps egging him on more and more.
Pretends he's over there for a barbecue.
I'd say Furry Potato has made many enemies in many places. And back to the Jewish community taking action. Contrary to popular demand, I have never had any contact with the Anti-Defamation League, but when I was doing investigations in follow-ups to some of these synagogues, that's when I found out that the Anti-Defamation League had already taken action and was contacting local synagogues and letting people know all of the details on Furry Potato.
I mean, if he's got the Anti-Defamation League on his, if she's got the Anti-Defamation League on her case, she's going to be kind of fucked.
Well, I mean, depending on her own behavior. Hi, Guamito. You know, at any point, that's the thing. When these situations, oh my gosh, it sounds like the 10th circle of hell. I don't even know what that is. At any point when these things start to unfold, right, the individual can then say, wow, like the Anti-Defamation League is involved. Or, you know, I continue to get into physical altercations with strangers and say, like, I'm going to rein in my behavior. So I don't think that Furry necessarily has to be fucked if she would just stop. Just stop.
Well, I thought it was interesting when those two gangbangers showed up and was threatening him also at the house. And I'm curious who they're with and why they have such an interest in him all of a sudden.
I mean, sorry, I don't think Furry is going to stop. She did a fundraising drive a few days ago, like a couple of days ago, where she wanted $900 for a secret video project, and she got that in 2 days. So what she's doing is lucrative. Like,
I may have a clue on what that secret project is because I heard an utterance.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's for the boat charter.
For the what?
Well, and then later on a live stream, she got a $100 super chat. So I know, like, she'll only get $70 of that or something, but still, like, that's nearly $1,000 in 2 days. And that was just the one super chat that I saw. So I don't know if she can or will be willing to change the way that she audits.
Oh, he has no remorse whatsoever. I mean, he's all in.
Not until they get Chauncey'd or McGuired.
Now, Winnie has asked this several times, and now Winnie has actually paid for this, so we got to deliver here. The video where Furry calls the guy the homophobic slur there, the fag. Do we know what video that is? Play it for Winnie.
I've got no idea. I've never seen that one.
I haven't either.
Is that the same video as the Windex spray?
Just choose one. I don't know. How many times does Furry Potato call somebody something?
Right. Winnie, could you give us the video name?
Oh, and the other utterance that I heard today earlier that back on Gregory off of Citrus, that according to Zoe Perez, Furry Potato, that person may be filing a lawsuit. Did we cover that yet? My brain's not working.
No, we haven't, simply because we haven't verified that.
Yeah, I'll be looking into that. It takes a while for things to file. When Furry Potato filed the commerce and was saying that they had the commerce suit filed, it took about 3 weeks.
Same video at the end. Which video? I don't know which video we're talking about.
Probably the one that we just watched.
No, because we played that to the end.
Well,
I think he did call one of those two gangbangers a fag.
Yeah, there's 2 videos. That was just the body cam video. That wasn't the full live stream.
Okay. So the full live stream, it looks like that was 3 days ago, right?
Should have been the 4th, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Saturday night. I think he did call those gangbangers a fag.
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot
so-
he did do that.
Which one?
I'm not sure if it's
here?
the one she's talking about or not.
I mean, Furry assaulted. It looks like there's a 3-minute video here. 800 people saw it. I'm not seeing it. It might have been taken down.
The full video stream may have been taken down. That's common with Furry Potato.
Yeah, because the most that I have is, it looks like we have a video from 3 days ago. It's a clip of Furry assaulted. But before that is 4 days ago. It's a 5-minute clip, and then we're going 6 days ago. So I'm sorry, Whitney. I think that it might
It's
have
in
been
the chat. It's in the private chat.
Oh, is it?
Yep, I just posted it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
And Morgie, I heard you say something which I haven't
Morgie's
looked
awesome.
into. You had evidence of restraining orders that have actually been filed?
Yeah, I believe there was a couple of the synagogues have actually filed restraining orders, but whether they've been taken up, I don't know because of the COVID. I don't know. I know that they were filing.
I'm in the private chat, Morgan. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, that'll go into the court as a TRO until it's heard, and it may not get heard. So who knows how long a temporary will last until they can actually go into the court.
Have a look now, Kate.
Yep, I got it. I got it.
And I do apologize. That was me vaping. I keep hitting the button on my keyboard thinking that this is Discord.
Desert Sentinel spacebar.
I had a friend who used to vape whenever we would do videos together. It would drive me nuts, but he would do it, and I got used to it for a while.
Desert Sentinel. If
Yes,
you-
I just figured that out. Thank you.
Someone's going to end up hurting them really bad one day, and I'm not going to feel bad about it whatsoever. You kind of reap what you sow.
My guess is that she's going to end up with somebody who's been ex-Mossad or ex-Israeli army and is really going to get her ass kicked.
Yeah.
or even just somebody who's violent on a regular basis. You know, if that guy would come at him with a bat, had known how to use the bat, you know, from street fighting, like Furry could have still been really seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the legs out first, and then everything else.
I mean, you know, all it takes is a hit to the head.
I'm going to play this video as requested.
Get out of here. You want to help me? I can. Beat it, Beardy. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, no. That's how you talk in front of your faggot little kids? Oh, no. Oh, no. Keep on going.
Yeah, usual.
Well, that's not cool. Yeah, I mean that's not a cool thing to do.
I spoke with a business owner not too long ago about Furry Potato and a couple others that had come across his business, and this was a video where this business owner was being as cordial and nice as possible, and he explained to me that he actually got into a conversation with at least one other and had a decent conversation about their what they were doing and what their purpose was, and that he could even identify to a certain level of what their auditing was all about, what their activism is all about. However, Furry Potato is just aggressive from go, and will stay aggressive and will continue to be aggressive no matter what. And that's just the way Furry Potato is.
Yep. So on that note, I did want to switch gears and announce some pretty exciting news about the Justin Emo Howlingwolf corporate merger that's occurring. So anyway, earlier, this is great. This is great.
So yeah, but you started me laughing now just by saying that.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Right, I'll mute again.
No, you're good. You're good. So I'm going to share. I'm going to explain, kind of what happened here and where we are in the process and all that good stuff. So let me share my screen so that we can share the email that was sent. So our oh, here we go. Is it in here? Yep. Oh, no, go in there. Oh, you can't even read it. Gosh darn it. Just problems. Constant problems with StreamYard. So our what's the title? Our marketing and merchandising liaison, Harry Johnson. Serious, sorry. Harry Johnson, which is a real person, obviously, with the name like Harry Johnson, emailed Justin earlier today and said, "Hello, Mr. Howlingwolf. I hope this email finds you well, sir. My name is Harry Johnson, and I am the marketing and merchandising liaison for the web brand The Masshole Report. We are so excited to have acquired the commercial licensing from the Gary Snowflake brand to use official Justin Emo Howlingwolf images for a new and exclusive apparel and home goods line. From our conversations with Mr. Snowflake, we understand this venture has been quite lucrative and are certainly looking forward to the generous projected profit margin. Before the initial fulfillment is complete, we just want to confirm with you the terms of this licensing agreement as outlined below. $1.50 per item sold to Gary Snowflake, the registered owner of the official Justin Emo Howlingwolf license. 25 cents per 10 items sold to you, the inspiration for the official Justin Emo Howlingwolf brand. Please provide us with a current mailing address where you are able to retrieve payment checks so that we may have it on file." So, Emo then decided that he would actually respond, which I wasn't expecting, to be completely candid. And he responded simply with "fuck off," which wasn't very nice because we're trying to make him some money. So long story short, there were some emails exchanged. The liaison did explain to him that he has to stop using the Justin Emo Howlingwolf name because we now own it. We bought it from Gary Snow. And then we had Degeneration Nation's acquisitions and subsidiaries manager, I believe, whose name is Hugh Janus. He was a nice guy. Hugh emailed
just stop it. Just don't.
No.
What are you doing, Kate? What are you doing?
So Hugh Janus emailed on behalf of Degeneration Nation to let people know that Degeneration Nation LLC was actually purchasing the YouTube channel from Gary Snowflake, and that they needed to make a transition plan. They need to make a transition plan where Emo would do 5 shows to say goodbye to his audience and then have to pass on the torch because although, obviously he's a very talented guy, done a lot of work to establish the Emo Howlingwolf brand, it is the policy of Generation Nation LLC that they actually hire their own talent, so they have to replace him with a new Emo Howlingwolf. So he's pretty upset about this, and he did respond. There was a live stream. He thinks he set it to private, but unfortunately other people were streaming that, so we can listen to that. And he's been making videos. He's been making videos about it all day. I just noticed actually he made a new one. So here's the new one that he put up. I haven't even watched this one yet.
DJ's backstage, Kate.
Buddy, Emo Howlingwolf right here. That's right. I said Emo Howlingwolf because I am Emo Howlingwolf. I own the rights to the name, asshole. Me. And if you don't like me saying Emo Howlingwolf, just Emo Howlingwolf, just for Emo Howlingwolf, sue me in court, motherfucker.
That's the fake emo.
All rights reserved.
He's not real anymore. No. Why is this not playing? Oh my god.
DJ, and I'm putting in my application to be emo.
All right, everybody, Emo Howlingwolf right here. That's right, I said Emo Howlingwolf because I am Emo Howlingwolf. I own the rights to the name, asshole.
Not anymore.
No, I'm like, he says that like 3 times.
You in court, motherfucker, because guess what? I just logged into that account where that email address is, guys, and I just blocked all of you guys from ever sending me an email again. So,
Hell, that's easily sorted.
So I want to find this. I don't even know. I don't know why. For some reason, my computer's like, I will not play these videos for you. Hold on.
You got to play the one where he went totally ballistic.
This for a sec. Yeah, I want to find that one next.
The one that caused me to laugh so hard I was crying.
Maybe. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me. I'm gonna put the
4th of July.
The live stream. The live stream is where.
Shall we register?
No. He did a live stream today, and he went ballistic. I'm going to put the link in the private chat if somebody else maybe can try to screen share it because my computer is being bootleg. I don't have any other way to say it. Really, it's just being really bootleg right now.
Okay. Hello, everyone in chat.
Even searching for this clip, it's taking a really long time.
Hey, DJ.
I'm gonna put it in.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Right now. Hold on.
Shall we register Massol report in either Bermuda or the Cayman Islands?
What's that?
Should we register Massol report in Bermuda or the Cayman Islands?
That might be pragmatic, yeah.
Mm.
All right, let me see if I can get this up.
Should we have like a bunch of people fill out applications and see if Emo wants to like help weed out the applicants?
Like his no, Jen, what's your hiring plan with this whole thing? Did we lose the John? Degeneration Nation.
I'm sorry, I had it on mute. Say it again.
What's your hiring? What's your hiring plan with this whole emo situation?
I don't know yet, but the person definitely has to be able to do the emo voice.
Well, that leaves everybody from the West out. Dang it.
Is there a casting couch?
Yeah, Josh is adjudicating.
The thing is, Man with a Mic does quite a passable emo impression.
The best two that I've seen were Gary and Grampy Lobster. They do a phenomenal emo. And Kate, actually, you did a pretty good emo too. That one time stream.
Shut up, you scumbag! That wasn't a good one. All right, so I just put that that link in private chat if somebody else wants to try to share their screen. I mean, their screen, because my computer's really just crapping out on me.
I could only do it via text. Sorry.
You can only do what via text?
The emo thing.
Oh yeah, no. You do a good text impression though. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if somebody else wants to get that video up. I could try, actually. I could definitely try. Hold on. Is that look at Sheva for the win. So it really starts from the beginning. It gets really boring. It's a 4-hour stream. The full 4 hours isn't worth it. But right at the beginning is when he really loses it. And this is right after he got Degen's email from his acquisitions manager, Hugh Janus.
No, they couldn't keep it clean. I had to attack my family. So now because it's open season on my family, it's open season on your fucking family. Okay? You're the one that opened that door, Gary, not me.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
And I will still be here night after night after night after night. Whether people come in on the panel or not, I will still be here night after night, day after day, week after week.
Not if it gets threatened.
All right, Jesus. He switches.
For the privilege, and you're gonna have to spend a lot of money in court. Because if I gotta go on the street to countersue you, I will go on the fucking street to countersue you, Gary. Don't think I won't.
With what money he owes $3,000 for electricity bill.
You know, I'm not even gonna read the fucking email.
Oh, later in the stream, he offers to fly people over to the States, I think. I'm not entirely sure how he was proposing to do that. But
Emails. Not even gonna look at the fucking emails because I don't give a fuck. Gary owns shit, James. Go fuck yourself, James. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Masshole Report. Go fuck yourself. And James, go fuck yourself. Nobody owns me. Go fuck yourself. You're damn right I'm over the fucking line because you're not going to get me to go quietly. You scumbag. Masshole Report, you're a fucking scumbag. You're a fucking cop that deserves to be fucking shot and murdered in the line of duty. That's what Masshole Report deserves. You fucking cops. They deserve blue lives matter. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm a cop. You fucking sue me. Do you understand me? You fucking sue me.
sorry, shall I slow him down a bit? Please.
No, please keep it like it is. It's wonderful.
All right,
to get shot and killed.
Because I'm not a fucking pussy like Joe Woe. I'm not going to lay down quietly and let you guys walk all over me. I'm not a fucking pussy like all the other victims you've done this to. I'm not going to be a pussy and lay down and be quiet about it.
Right. Shall I take you forward a bit? Do you think?
That's too
to
Probably. There's so much here.
Right up your fucking back of the ass. You know?
Was that for Mitch? Do you think? Okay. Do you think that one was for Mitch?
Probably. I think they think I'm a dude, which is I get confused sometimes too. Our marketing guy, Harry Johnson, is on the verge of quitting right now. He's so injured by this. He was just doing his job, Emo. Okay, we were just wheeling and dealing. We're making some money with Gary Snowflake. You could have made 25 cents on every $10. It's a good deal for everybody, but you got to fight her, you know. Just we were doing him a favor. This is like when the government came to bail out General Motors, right? Gary Emo is up here every night crying about how he has no sponsors, he can't afford the StreamYard subscriptions, putting him in the poorhouse. He's got $3,000 in debt with his electricity bill. Everybody's abandoned him. We listened to you, Emo. We listened, and so we came up with this with your friend Gary Snowflake, and we were going to bail you out by buying the Justin Emo Howlingwolf brand. And this is how he treats us.
The nerve.
Seriously.
You were even going to give royalties.
25 cents on every $10 sold. That's pretty good.
And maybe a free mug.
Definitely a free mug. Even one.
We can give him a free mouse jug.
Tommy Larson, this was originally streamed on his 2010 channel, which is now my channel. Well, no, now it's Degeneration Nation's channel. I just own his image.
Well, y'all saw today in Emo's live stream, and he unblocked everybody again, and he opened up the live chat. He had over 100 people in there. People were donating super chats. I mean, he's very popular. He just doesn't understand it. And then Lady Di has to come in and start blocking and banning everybody, driving everybody away again. I mean,
listen.
He's got a fantastic thing going, and he just won't take advantage of it.
I think she's really bad for Emo.
I was going to say the same thing. She's a problem.
Yeah.
She's going to banning everybody.
When was the last time you saw over 100 people in Emo's chat? It doesn't happen. As soon as Degeneration Nation buys that channel from Gary Snowflake, boom, traffic. Right there. Magic. Absolute magic. I'm telling you, I know that Hugh Janus guy. I know Hugh, and he's a good guy. And he is a marketing, acquisitions, and subsidiary whiz. And he knows how to revive a dead YouTube channel. And that's what he's doing right now. And Emo just needs to step aside and trust that my man Degen here is going to pick a qualified, talented, and lovable new Emo Howlingwolf, and his posterity will live on forever. And we'll throw him 25 cents every $10. So he's making out better than he does right now.
And all I know, Emo was talking about window blinds today. And he was talking about how he hated certain window blinds, and certain window blinds are hard to get, and how much they cost, and which ones let light through and which ones don't. And if he used the same passion and just removed the name Gary Snowflake and put in window blinds, it would be platinum. Absolute platinum.
Now, on here somewhere, obviously, Emo has already said from what we've listened to, he wants everybody in the Masshole Report to be shot dead. He thinks we're cops, which we're not, and that, blue lives splatter, whatnot. He also makes a lot of explicit death threats against Gary Snowflake, and this is like the 5th time this week. It's been a lot. And then he admits to lying to the police. So I think it's on here somewhere if we can find it.
Yeah, it is. Let me...
I will delete the channel before you guys get your fucking hands on it.
All right.
Don't think I won't.
I mean, I think you're lucky.
I like that too. He says he'll delete his channel and thank it and make everybody unsubscribe before we get it.
Yeah.
I love the fact
Who called the cops on him for the welfare check?
No, we don't need to talk.
I don't know, but that was funny as hell.
Fucking channel away from me.
All right, so was that you, Kate, when you were backstage?
I won't allow it to happen.
It was when Lady Di was on there, right? Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me on.
To which you deleted and actually blocked me from the channel, which I found disconcerting. But
Call her old hag Di.
Of course it is.
Sure.
You noticed tax got 500
Right,
times
the
worse when-
death threats
Well, I mean,
against
you don't
Gary
hate
Snow happened before Lady Di got on there, though, didn't they?
Yes.
Against Gary Snowflake, sorry, not Gary Snow.
Yeah, no.
So probably, let me try roundabout here.
Because that will work. That will work really well.
Maybe about 15 minutes before she got on.
All right, where's my email?
So that's about half an hour.
Manage.
So, okay, take it back 5 minutes or so.
Saying that they were going to force me off my channel. That Gary had the rights, acquired the rights to my channel. But you know what? I'll destroy the whole fucking channel before fucking Gary takes it. Do you understand me? I'll destroy the fucking channel before Gary gets his fucking grubby hands on it. I will destroy it.
He does that anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for fucking Bixby. Bixby, go fuck yourself.
Every time that you hear that like bing bing noise in the background, though, that's
think he
us
sounds
sending
a
him
little
another
mad?
email.
I don't think he's mad. That's all he's doing. He's just playing.
I can't have one day of peace on the internet. Not one fucking day of peace. And then I stabbed myself in the arm the other day. Purposely stabbed myself in the arm the other day. Unluckily for the trolls, I missed the fucking artery. They would have loved to see me dead.
No one wants to see him
They would
dead.
have loved to see me fucking die.
No, I know. It's just part of
Then
his.
today they send a fucking
Right.
cop over to my house doing a fucking welfare check. Well, you know what? Whoever did that fucking shit, I lied to the cop too. I told the cop it wasn't done on purpose. I told the cop the same thing I told the ER doctor. I lied my fucking ass off to get out of it. You think I'm gonna tell the cop? Oh yeah, I did it on purpose. You think I'm that fucking stupid?
Yes.
All you did today.
No, but you are stupid enough to broadcast the fact that you lied to the police on fucking YouTube. Come on. That's pretty stupid, isn't it?
And then later he tried to double down saying, oh, I can't confirm or deny whether I told the cops a lie.
I just can't get over how his entire plan. No, keep playing it. We're good.
All right.
Time sending them to my fucking house. Wasted his fucking time. But that's what you want. You want me to kill myself. You want me to finish myself. Because then you don't. Then I won't be here to fight.
Then that ruins
Fucking
all.
Johnny, you-
Well, he was about to say, then you don't get any content from me. But I think he had to back out of that sentence at the last second, didn't he? Because he realized that was going to make no sense at all whatsoever. Oh, my word.
Want this fucking name? You're going to have to fight me to the death.
That'll be easy.
Guarantee fucking teeth.
And then he started the pity party back up saying that he's dying from cancer. But he's had it since 2010. He would have been dead by now. Because that type of cancer has about a 5 year or so.
Right. I mean, I don't know anything about his medical conditions, so yeah. Do you want me to kind of jump ahead a bit? He seems pretty quiet at the moment.
Yeah, I knew KW was a troll. Yeah. I knew KW was a faggot troll.
I don't KW, whoever that is.
Yeah, who
is
Gary doesn't own shit.
I don't know. He does rant at me a bit here at some point.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log into the host of where this email account is, and I'm just going to start banning people. Never mind deleting emails.
He does
start banning and blocking. I think that's better.
Right, he does. Doesn't he demonstrate round about here how he attempted to?
Yeah, I think right there. You passed it. I think it was a little way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on July 4th, I was aiming for up here, because this is where you're supposed to do it. So I put my hand on the desk, I looked away, and I...
Sorry, I can't make it any higher resolution than this. This is just kind of how it is on whatever channel this is. Not now, maybe later, I think.
Knife, and I went wham into my fucking arm.
I think it's just good that Emo doesn't know how that method of suicide works. Obviously,
I don't honestly know if I can buy it.
Sorry, maybe I should just turn this down a bit and leave it playing.
No, I don't necessarily buy that he actually attempted self-harm. I don't know what happened exactly. I think most plausible is that he accidentally rage stabbed himself while describing how he would stab that knife into Gary Snowflake's heart and feed it to him and slit his throat and, you know, all the other terrible stuff that he said. So, I mean, I don't buy it. Or somebody else said that it kind of looks like it might be a stent of some sort, like an actual legitimate surgery that was done. I don't know. All I know is that, you know, talking about this on the internet, you know, is not as productive as maybe getting some help if you're feeling that way. I don't know.
He should have taken the 5150. I honestly think he needs it.
I wonder if we can bring rage stabbing in as an order to support.
Well, he does admit that he does several takes of his videos, so maybe it was a take accident, you know.
It probably was.
Right.
I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see the impact.
But he just wanted something else to blame the troll for.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of blames Naven and me for this. I think largely, and Gary Snowflake. Gary Snowflake for the troll videos, and Naven and myself for featuring him on my panel.
And I think GD also, isn't he?
Right. Okay.
GD. I think he blames him too.
GD's just trying to help him make money.
GD's trying to do what now?
Just help him make some money. That's all.
Kind of like a director, keeping him motivated.
Yeah.
Do you guys really think that he doesn't want to make money on this? Because a lot of people offered, from what I understand.
You're roboting whoever you are. Quite badly.
We can't understand him.
Right. I see. I pre-answered Virgo Jennifer's question.
Yeah. We're dealing with we're streaming a stream of a stream at this point because it was taken down, but it's just the audio that matters anyway.
Yeah.
And let me take the opportunity to reiterate. I seriously do want those. Send me our audition tapes, please. Please. Not even kidding. Please do.
Well, Josh has a good candidate, Mrs.
Can you guys hear me now?
Mrs. Testicle.
No, Testicle?
Testicles.
Tess is a nice lady. Yeah. Oh, Tess Tickles. Yeah, no, she's a nice lady.
And Josh, you may get a signing bonus for referring Miss Tickles.
She's great at HR.
I really do want videos, though. Please. Is there anything else good in this stream? I can't. I had to stop watching it after several hours because it was too much.
Well, I scared Lady Di off.
She did. She came back, and other people came on for a while. Golden Eye was there. Who else?
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool was there. Yeah, I mean, what happened was eventually the same thing happened that always tends to happen when people actually manage to engage Emo in conversation, and that's that he kind of takes a back seat and allows other people to speak for him. Right, so it must be later.
I do have to
Can
take
you guys
credit.
hear me now?
There you go, Mrs. Jarhead.
Oh yeah, that's loads better.
Hello.
Perfect.
I had a question about Emo. I asked if you guys thought he was like really not interested in making money, or is he really whacked, or is it an act?
That's debatable. I know that I once called him a comedic genius and he flipped out and said that I was a scumbag because you should take him seriously. He definitely wants to make money, it would appear. He's just convinced that that we're all making money off of him, which now we're going to make money off of him because we bought out the rights. But, you know, prior to that, nobody was making any money off of him. I mean, he had sponsors to his little live stream at one point, which from what I could tell were just random people that would pay him like $20 or something. I don't know what the heck that was, but I mean, I can't tell if it's an act or not. I thought it was, then I thought maybe it's not. Now I'm just not sure.
I think Gary Snowflake could offer him $100,000 and he'd fucking freak out and still say no.
I want to know what Emo's blood pressure is because it has to be so high.
Oh yeah.
Does he really have cancer?
I know he used to, but now I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I don't even know if he ever did. So I'm not in his medical records, but I don't know. Like it's so hard with anything that comes out of his mouth. He's either like a Kaufman level comedic genius or he needs to be sectioned. There's like no in between for him. I'm not sure which it is. I'm not 100% sure anyway.
My money's on section.
My money's on section.
Yeah.
I'm going on Kaufman.
Oh, 51.
He will show you his cancer scar, though.
I found this one. Hold on.
Yeah, the cancer scar is a pleasant thing that I can't get out of my mind, and I have to go to therapy.
I think this one is the one right after, or not long after I sent the email.
What? Yeah, no, this happened right after you said. Well, Hugh Janus, your guy,
right.
sent the email. He did this immediately.
All right, this video is called "Take Your 6,000 and Fuck Off." Take your 6,000 and fuck off. I will not sell my channel.
What the hell? Why are we buffering? Why? Why?
Kate needs a new computer.
Literally, I really do. I mean, like, I'm not dealing with the top of the line equipment that I feel like I deserve in my head. Lately, it's just been bad. I know it's not my Wi-Fi too, because I have great Wi-Fi signal. I'm right next to my router. I think what it is unfortunately at home I use a Chromebook mainly, and it just doesn't have the processor.
6,000 and fuck off. Take your 6,000 and fuck off. I will not sell my channel. to Gary Snowflake for $6,000. So you know what? That email that I just got, go fuck yourself. Never gonna happen. And besides, it's against YouTube's TOS to sell a fucking channel, asshole. YouTube.
Oh, come on! Like, what the hell? I'm getting frustrated now.
Okay. You cannot sell a fucking YouTube channel. How I know this, there was this guy by the name of Fat Ozzy Bastard. Okay? Google him on YouTube. There might be some of his videos still kicking around. When the Fat Ozzy Bastard decided that he wanted to retire to YouTube, he put up a video saying that he was going to sell his channel to one of his subscribers. And he was going to sell the channel to one of his subscribers. YouTube stepped in and said that is a violation of TOS. That is a violation. Nobody can sell or buy a YouTube channel. YouTube owns my channel. I own my channel. YouTube owns my channel. Okay? So I can't accept $6,000 for the purchase of just an Emo Howlingwolf. I've been using this name for 10 fucking years, and I'll be goddamned.
No. You'll be goddamned if what?
Okay, this is what I don't understand. How can there be a Justin Emo Howlingwolf in the live chat when it's not him?
That's a fake Justin Emo Howlingwolf.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
how
you
can
can
they
make
use his
Your name
name?
whenever you want.
It's quite easy. You just create an account and then you give it that name.
Take my channel and destroy it.
YouTube doesn't have one person per name thing?
You can take your $6,000 and shove it up your fucking ass. You can take that $6,000, roll it up nice and tight, and turn it
Well, it makes the funnier higher voice.
not for sale. Look it up. You can't sell a YouTube channel. Fuck face. You don't own me. I own me, motherfucker. Go get fucked.
Actually, we do own you now, though.
At least
we got you.
At least he didn't beat up a
Not
box.
him.
Also,
Yeah.
you can sell a YouTube channel. That's not against the terms of service at all.
I know that because we did it.
You notice that Emo closes his eyes when he gets over the top like that, so his eyes don't pop out.
It's a vein in his head. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm quite excited about, and we do have merchandise right now. I'm hoping to have the store up by the weekend, maybe early next week, because I don't have a lot of time. We do have some of that Emo Howlingwolf official merchandise in there. 100% of those sales are going to the Pancreatic Cancer Foundation this month, along with 25 of our total channels. So it's going to a good cause, and it looks pretty great, actually. But yeah, and then of course, Dejan, now what is it, 3 days and you finalize on owning that channel?
Yep.
Okay. So, if you guys want to please, we need some people to audition here. We need to replace him. Not that we don't love him. We love him. We do, but Dejan runs a tight ship. He needs his own hires in there. So
Only the best.
You're
Only the
foreclosing,
best.
are you? Dejan, you foreclosing?
You're really buying his channel?
Oh, it's already done.
Yeah.
It's already done.
Oh, I don't understand YouTube at all.
Yeah. No, after the show, I will put you in
I don't understand how this works.
No, You can talk to my guy, Harry Johnson, and Jen can probably put you in touch with Hugh Janus, and they can explain the whole process to you because they're the ones really working on this deal. But yeah, it's legit. It's legit.
Okey-dokey.
They're working night and day.
Yeah. Hard worker that Hugh is. I mean, he's a hardworking guy. He is. Harry, he gets a little limp on me sometimes, but you know, all in all, he pulls through, and you know, he hits hard. Harry does. He does. He does.
You bring him right back to the ass.
Yeah.
And everyone always forgets about Miss Testicles.
Yeah, no, Tess is a nice lady. She really is. She's the secretary, right? That's Tess is the secretary.
HR.
HR. Okay, yeah. So we have so many
hard.
people.
She works so hard. People think there's two of her.
Yeah. She's a lovely gal. That Miss Pickles.
Well, it's getting late for me. It's 4:45 in the morning here, so I should probably.
It's 11:45 here, so it's less late here, but it's still getting late. Thanks for coming on, Shiva.
Thank you for having me. I'll see you all later.
I'll probably be on your next stream.
Well, the next one.
Nice
Sorry,
meeting you.
Let me just plug this. Oh, nice meeting you too. Let me just plug this. Is the next one is a tournament episode. It's the final. The final 4 bouts for round 1 of the Fuckwit tournament. So, yeah, should be good. All right, sorry about that. I just had to get that in there.
No, when is that? When is that? Date and time.
Right.
Date and time.
I'll see you guys later.
Have a good one.
All right. I'll share it on my community page. I think you missed that. Randy is saying you need a tech specialist. I'll email you my credentials. I mean, we're all kind of, you know, I've been trying to build up the Masshole report credentials more and you know, the infrastructure. So email us over your resumes if you want to get hired. We don't pay anything other than emo mugs right now, but it's a pretty good gig otherwise because we have fun. Is echoing, dear Lord.
I think it's Mrs. Jarhead.
I'd like to know how I can help out from where I am.
No, I think you're okay. I don't know. Thank you, Shiva. Anyone have any last minute thoughts, questions, concerns, suggestions?
Sorry.
Oh, it got silent. It got silent. No. Oh, I just say I'll keep my eye out on things here in the West Coast and let you guys know if anything pops up on the aforementioned subject. And thank you so much for having me on this evening. It was a rare treat since I was home this evening.
Hey, Desert.
Thank you so much.
Real quick, did you ever get anything about the FOIA that you put in?
Yeah, I spoke with them on the phone because they actually don't issue a trespass. It had to come from the facility. They didn't have any sort of documentation on it. They were supposed to return my postal money order and never did. So, but I did finally speak with somebody, and basically there was no return of any sort of document that we were seeking.
Oh well, it was still fun watching him get owned anyway.
And for everybody else in the panel and in the audience, we were attempting to retrieve a trespass order for Anselmo at a Florida post office, but there was nothing there.
Yep.
Will he ever do any other audits other than?
I've got a message that you called at 12:20.
What?
Well, him and his lapdog seem to like doing the post offices and City Hall.
You must have accidentally knocked your phone because it just showed up. I thought, oh, I don't remember even hearing the phone go off. So.
Oh, I love a hot mic.
Muted.
Oh, it must have been in your bag or something, and you've knocked it. Okay, that's all right. I was just wondering because
No, E's got
Can we pick on her?
It's just a message
What
saying
happened?
that no message, no.
Oh, she has
She's not
notification?
muted.
So
Hold on. How do I mute her? Okay, now I got it. Poor thing.
Hot mic.
That was funny.
I was like, what? Yeah, no, he's reduced to post offices, and I don't even know.
Do you think he got scared?
Oh yeah, definitely. They've been missing in action for like at least 4 days, right? Although New York Hardcore is a week, almost a week. Yeah,
Almost a week.
Yeah.
And not only that, he folds like a cheap suit all the time anyway.
Oh, that's
Right.
true. Did Mr. Mike go back up north?
You mean Turbot?
Turbot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's down there with them. I think he's still down there with them.
He's still down there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Beautiful domestic partnership those two have. Yeah.
It's his lapdog.
Yeah, his lapdog, all right.
Because he says that his intel is that Anselmo and Turbot ran off and got married and moved to upstate Pennsylvania. Yeah, maybe they bought a nice little house in Poconos, and I don't know.
That's funny.
Did I just do something stupid? Did I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
We just had
We
to
were
use
conversation on the call.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
Hey, it happens. You know what? At least you're not furry potato, and you're not emo. So
You're doing good.
I thought I muted it. I must have missed the corner. Okay. Fuck. Sorry about that, guys.
That was funny.
You know, to be not emo or not be furry. That's a really low bar.
You're all.
You know what I like? It's set the bar low, and you'll never be disappointed. That's my motto in life. That's how I've gotten by myself. So
Fizzy, I wasn't peeing. I did not go out and pee, Fizzy.
The bottom of the barrel still has to be Josh.
Ugh. His voice annoys me.
Josh is just rotting.
You had to mention his name. We almost got through the whole show without that name.
Sorry.
yeah, Jimmy wants
He's
to know
so
where Mitch
annoying.
is. Mitch is currently in my basement again. I roofied him. I'm hoping he wakes up in the next couple weeks. I'll keep you posted. Just kidding. He's just been busy.
Did you bricked him in?
Who?
I was just going to
Mitch?
ask if she tied him up.
Yeah, bricked him in the basement.
I mean, I was thinking about tying him up, but he's pretty limp and unresponsive down there. He's still breathing. It's kind of shallow, though. So I think he's well contained. He's not going to be able to make a run for it. No need to tie him up.
You're
we're
not
just waiting
supposed
for
to
him.
put the trash bag over his head.
Well,
I know. It was loosely, though.
And you dosed him with too much roofies.
I
told you
did.
that.
Yeah, I was. I know.
Well, at least I hope you put a
If one
catheter
word-
on them so you don't have to clean that mess up later.
And we have hired help for that.
I angled him over a bucket, and if there's any spillage, then Harry Johnson is also my personal assistant. He'll come in and take care of that. So. Can I roofie Jimmy and Fizzy? Of course, I'll roofie you guys next anytime.
Jimmy would like it
Anything
too
else?
much.
Oh, there's a new Gary Snowflake video. It's called Emo. It's the zebra.
Guys, if you obviously, I mean, with 142 people here, I'm going to go ahead and hope and assume that everybody has watched Gary Snowflake. If you haven't, go watch him. He's fucking fantastic. But yeah, I saw earlier he made the Emo I Own You video, and it was, I was crying. Look at
My
AZ goes,
notification just popped up, so I haven't been able to see it yet.
I just want to point out that AZ says, can't wait to see the emo merch. And girl, you designed one of the designs for it. So
She's Queen
She really did.
Ratchet.
No, she's super talented though. She's really good with graphic design.
Super
Really
talented
good.
Ratchet.
Beyond super talented, yeah. Did I
Love
grow
you,
up
AZ.
with the Masshole Report? I grew up wanting to be a novelist, actually, but that didn't work out that well for me.
Oh, you can write about all these idiots.
She does on a regular basis.
That's true.
Yeah, I do. I write some blogs and things of that nature. Nah, I mean, I actually, funny story. So I published a couple novels when I was in high school. If you look hard enough, you can still find them on the bowels of the internet, and they're pretty embarrassing. But they were like, I was a wicked nerdy kid. So you know who Anne Rice is?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So I was emulating Anne Rice when I was like 15 years old. It was brutal. It was really brutal, but
Oh, I'm looking for those.
oh yeah, no. If you do, you'll laugh, you'll die. And because I was a really angsty kid, I had like there was like a murder your parents scene in there, and my father wanted to like send me to military school after he read it. I was like, it's just a book, Dad. It's terrible. Yeah, no, it was a good time. But that's what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to write novels mostly, and now I manage condo associations, and on my spare time, make fun of auditors on YouTube. So you know, I got close, right?
It's a hobby.
Oh, you're writing.
Yeah, I still write. I don't write enough blogs lately. I just don't have enough time. Is really what it is. This is like time consuming.
Desert, did you want to be a cop?
Who want to be a cop?
Desert Sentinel.
What, me? No, I'm doing
Yeah.
I'm doing my dream job. I mop floors and peep shows. Been doing it for over 35 years. It's fantastic.
Oh, you're too much.
Fupa Computer would like to know if there are franchise opportunities for the emo brand. Dejen, are you?
I don't know. We haven't discussed that.
Okay.
Could be a good way to branch out even further.
We could become an international branding.
Yes.
So how much do you pay out for ideas for merchandise?
Right now, I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't even really thought of that yet. I suppose it would depend. Yeah, no, I'll talk it over with our.
I want an emo bobblehead.
Oh, that would be good.
That's tough. If we can make it work, though, we'll make one and send it just to you. Promise.
Oh, thank you.
That's going to take some work on our end. I don't know how that will work out. Yeah, we'll think about it and try to see if we can come up with a good way to do that. I've never done a bobblehead.
Or else a doll with the pull string in the back of the head, then he freaks out on everybody once you pull the string.
That would be a fun children's toy, I think. Yeah.
Another idea is emo birthday cards. When you open it up, it says "Happy Birthday." Now go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I like, you hand the doll to your little kid, and they'll go, "Mom," you postering. It's like, "You fucking scumbag."
Gary, it's all your fault.
That'd be great. God made me this way, you fucking asshole.
I'm a retard.
Yeah.
Stick on real life.
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
Go fuck yourself.
Stick on real life Operation Scars, complete with hair
And diapers.
and diapers. Emo branded diapers.
You think like a alive or something. Yeah, see, we could franchise on this. A lot of opportunities here. We got a good thing.
Hey, D-Gen.
Yeah.
What's his name? Devon. How about some Devon merchandise?
He would go ballistic. That's an idea too.
Of course he would go ballistic. That's the whole reason behind it.
You should talk to Mr. Janus about maybe acquiring his YouTube channel next.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like he doesn't feel targeted, now as it is. Can you imagine?
Well, like, it's not personal. We're not targeting people here. My friend Degeneration Nation has a juggernaut of a business going here. And as it happens, as you balloon, you get a department that is dedicated to acquisitions, and subsidiaries. And that's just where he is at right now. So, of course, he's going to aggressively get out there in the market and trade and buy. And it's just what it's all business, It's all business.
Capitalism.
Well, I think he has to do Devon. He just has to do Devon.
I want an official Devon Bay Fez and cereal bowl combo.
My people will talk to his people and
I
let
saw that cereal bowl.
I want I'm retarded written on the fizz.
Go to KFC and buy a meal, then you'll get your own Fez.
His a picture of his eyes. What it says, "I'm retarded" underneath it.
I'm retarded.
and I want that star clock or whatever it is that's always behind his head too. So when I can live stream as Devon.
I want to see what pictures are on it. Devon Bay rolling papers. That's cute.
No, I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Branch out more.
you got to keep making those acquisitions. That's all. Anything else?
Well, I'll say goodbye first because my phone is about to die again.
Well, thanks for
I
coming
guess
on.
I'm going to have to get a laptop or something in order to become a YouTuber.
Nice talking to you, Miss Jarhead.
It's nice talking to you guys all too. Bye, Desert.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, Degen.
Say
Bye,
hello
Kate.
to the misters.
I think she's got the
Yep,
hot
he's
people.
listening.
Adios.
Adios.
She's got the hots for you, Des.
She's
like her.
married, and I am too.
An emo six stole the place of the scare away card.
Oh, that would definitely do the trick.
Oh shit, yeah. I want a how about an emo branded do-it-yourself stabbing kit?
We could make some emo Justin Emo Howlingwolf branded cutlery, kitchen cutlery. That might be nice.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of potential with the emo brand.
Oh, isn't there just?
There is.
You still haven't mentioned the shower curtains, have you? Emo
Oh
shower
yeah, we do
curtains.
need the shower curtains.
Yeah, but they have to be pre-scarred up by a cat, though.
I was just gonna say, wait till you see this emo cat shirt that I have designed. It's great. It's great. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I've been working hard on this. So is AZ, and got some good things coming out. Good things.
Emo voodoo dolls.
And they're gonna sell like hotcakes.
Actually, we should actually branch out and do frauditor voodoo dolls. Just imagine, it'd be great. You can just sit here on a panel and stab Josh.
I would feel guilty after a while if I was, stabbing dolls based on real people, though. I think I would.
Yeah, she's soft.
Josh. I'm really soft. Underneath, it's disgusting.
Got to bring out Kill Shot Kate.
Only with facts and words. If honestly, if anything ever happened to emo, I would feel bad. I would. That's why it's all in good fun and business. We would never say anything terribly disparaging about the guy. I mean, he's great. He really is. He's great. I don't want anything to happen to him. I would feel bad. I really would.
He's a national treasure.
He is.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Honestly, I hope that they canonize him one day. I think that will probably happen, right?
You mean shoot him from a cannon?
No. Make him into a saint.
Oh, Jesus, that went over the top, didn't it?
No, I think they're going to, canonize him.
Yeah, shoot him from one. Yeah.
He'll be Saint Howlingwolf of Mexico, Maine. The little shrine where his apartment is. They do in France. Actually, no, Italy. I went to a chapel in Italy once. They had a mummified finger from some saint over there. They might, when he dies, take a finger, put it in there. People go worship it. I could see that happening.
We could do the brass plaque as well.
Yeah. Saint Emo, exactly. Saint Emo.
They could
Emo,
just
my
lay him in
favorite.
state like Lenin in a glass coffin for everybody to see. That would be fantastic.
That's true.
Well, and as he has had cancer for the last 10 years, he's got enough chemicals to keep him preserved for a long time.
Yeah. Like a magnificent little pickle that he is.
Yeah, exactly. Preserve Emo's beard. Emo voice for Siri.
If it's okay with you, Dejen, I might actually submit a video trying out for the role of Emo.
Go for it.
Thank you. But everybody else do it too. I'm not even kidding. We want to play those videos on the internet. Tell your friends. We need a new Emo.
I already mailed you some of what you requested for your beard, and I'm very itchy, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yep, my pube collection for my Emo beard. I appreciate that.
Knits included.
When do they have to be in by? I don't know. Dejen, what do you want to give them? Like a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, a month.
So the 8th of the 8th.
I was gonna say that, but I was like, nah, that's probably stupid.
No, it's really funny. Oh gosh, it's getting late for me. Obviously, I'm like delirious. But that was funny. That was funny. Whew, that was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. Emo shower curtains. Oh man. Oh man. Anything else, guys? Now that it's midnight. No. All
I
right.
think we had a good giggle.
We have. Well, thanks for coming on, Morgie, Desert, Taco, and Dejen, the official owner of the Justin Emo Howlingwolf channel as of 2 days from now. And everyone who has stuck with us for the full 2 hours, thanks a lot. You guys are awesome. We'll see you again on Sunday, I suppose.
Yeah, apologies for the phone call.
That was great, actually. That lightened the mood.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone in chat.
And